Hi guys! So, some of you may have noticed that I once again changed my profile picture. Now this time, it wasn't really accidental. And a lot of people ask me how I did this, so I get the same things over again. So today, I'm going to very simply be teaching you how to make a Galactic profile picture. I'm going to unmute voices. What do you think about the Galactic profile picture?
It's amazing.
Nice. Alright, so first off, grab out your maker pen. You can do this by going into your watch, go to the home, backpack, and then call in your maker pen. You can also favorite it to pull it out of your back. Yeah. Now, in order to open up your palette, look at the top. Now, press open palette. Now, what you want to do is go to the shapes category and select cube. Now, we're going to be making a galaxy, but we want it to look shiny, so don't actually use black as your color. Go on the second page and you'll see amethyst. Now, go to materials and click shiny metal. Now, make sure your snapping is on grid. And now you got this. Now, one thing I do recommend is doing this in a custom room so you can have good lighting. Like, sometimes wild night makes it look good. Calm night is probably your best bet. Now, go to sphere, neon, and press white. Very simply, make a rounded star. Now, just kind of clone the star using the clone tool a few times. Now, select one, press the three dots, and press select all. Now, put it right next to your giant purple board, and just, begin to clone it all. You can also tap the reverse thing to give it some nice diversity within the stars. And now, once again, select all, and boom. Just keep cloning it across. It is going to be very glitchy, especially if you're on VR. But I promise you, it's all going to be worth it in the end. Would you look at that? Oh God.
No, that was painful.
Another thing, make sure that it's decoration or else your game is just going to poop completely. Boom, here we got ourselves the start of our background. Next, we're going to make a planet. So make sure you have uniform shapes on. You can turn this on by going into the settings of your palette and turning it on the first page. Now, just grab yourself any random material. I recommend dirt, and take sphere and make a size like this. Now, use the clone tool to just slightly move it a little bit over here. Now, what you can do is switch materials if you want. You can keep cloning it around and switch materials, and boom. Now we got ourselves a very simple looking planet. Now, you only need to make a few planets just so that they can all be in spot. Oh, God, every time. So we're just going to keep using this process to make ourselves a few really decent looking planets. So
I'm sorry for shipping, but that is what I do.
I don't know what I did with it. What is this? What is this?
Why is everyone hanging out? Why did no one invite me? Everyone.
oh my God, the lag is real.
Everyone had Poco stuff, which is understandable.
The lag is always real.
Everyone is
So we're just going to keep making a few planets. Alright, got a little ocean planet right there.
Exactly. Us
I made dirt planet.
And we're gonna make one more planet. This one's just gonna be like kind of Earth-like planet, just because I feel like that. Like, I feel like I want to, so I will, because I can. Why is Earth called the green planet and not the blue planet?
I don't know.
Oh, Jesus! Whew. That just scared me, oh my god. I completely thought that the stars were merged. Well, it's just an often mistake. Now here, we're just gonna kind of put this.
Like planet.
Now, we're gonna kind of just let it vibe down here. Of course, make sure that they do vary in size a bit. Alright, now we're gonna make a cool looking star. As you see in my profile, yeah, that's kind of what mine looks like. So what I recommend is going into neon and making just a neon sphere of any color of your choice. Now constantly clone this sphere and put it into different shades of your color. Like this, there's also this, and boom. Now we got ourselves a very, very green planet, but this isn't quite it yet. Go to tube. Make sure your tube facet is at 10, and make sure your tube size is at 8 centimeters. Now, what you want to do is make a ring. So turn off uniform shapes, start drawing the tube right here, and then turn all the way around. Now you got yourself a ring. Now, what I like to do is I just keep extending the ring so that there's so many layers. You can do it as shown, just by simply cloning it up, scaling it. Now I'm going to scale the whole thing down a bit. Now, of course, that's a pretty thick ring, so if I want to change it, of course I can. Do that. It's not always going to be really cool, like really just perfect like that, but it can also be rings like this, but if you point your hand completely down while you're doing it, it should do that. So, just gotta... Okay, boom. See, that looks so much better, doesn't it? Spread it out again. And boom! Doesn't that just look fantastic? Now, our two rings are going to be green and green. Now, we scale the whole thing down, and we're almost done. Grab yourself a point light. Now, it can be a spotlight. It doesn't matter. I just prefer point lights. I'll use a spotlight just to show you that it doesn't really change anything. Set your intensity to all the way up, range to all the way up, and angle to all the way up. Now, recolor it to purple. You can also recolor it to just really any color you desire. It's just purple matches with the dark little galaxy background the most, I think. So now, just get ready to take the photo. So, get everything in spot. Remember, the circle, like the little square in the middle, is the only part that matters. You don't need to have the full landscape. If you want to test it, just take the photo and then use the profile little tester to kind of see how it would look and understand how you would be setting it. So that's just something really important to think of in this case. Alright, we got ourselves a bunch of planets in here. So now,
All you need is this.
just gotta sort of put it into place. Now this takes me ages because my camera is annoying with me, but you could probably do this in like 2 minutes. God dang it. Alright, now my camera has stopped working. It just happens. Alright.
Take your planet.
Just, okay. No, I can't yet, dude.
What? How are they perfect?
Alright, now, as you can see, it sucks, but
Yo, it was one of my
hey,
comments. I was just reading it. I can prove
I'm kind of in a rush here. Now, scale your star down. I recommend putting it on an angle if you have a ring. The right angle to the screen. Make it not grabbable so you don't have a green outline. Now just kind of get a pose going. Now, for me, I did like, but you can really do whatever floats your boat in this case. Almost quite literally.
Yeah. I will. I'm doing something.
So I recommend putting on timer so you can have it in the right spot. You can tilt your head back. You can do something like that. You got to make sure that you got the whole angle in there. You might have to even readjust your camera if necessary, as long as the little outskirts that you do have in there don't show. It's okay to have those little outskirts. And sometimes it takes a minute, but at the end, you're going to end up with something like this. Now that is a profile picture worth keeping, saving, just admiring, really. Now you can use this for all sorts of things. That's just my little tutorial on one of my personal favorite profile pictures that I like to make. Thank you all for this, for the viewing of this small little video, and have a great day.